Hello folks, welcome back to the show here on FlickDirect, where I give you guys the latest that happened in movie news throughout the week, and then I give you guys my personal take on the matter at hand. I'm Ross Dawson, and before we go on, I just want to say Happy New Year, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the holidays, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you guys celebrate out there. I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday season, but now it is time to get back into the new year and get back on the train with movie news. So starting off, Jodie Foster made some comments on superhero films. As we all know, Jodie Foster, a critically acclaimed actress, but not only that, she is also a director who has helmed plenty of films, and this week she came out criticizing superhero films. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there have been a lot of superhero films coming out this year, and a lot of people have been saying there may be superhero fatigue. I don't think there's fatigue. I just think that people just don't like the films coming out. But according to Jodie Foster, superhero films have ruined moviegoers' way of thinking or watching films. When Jodie Foster commented, she had this to say: "Going to movies has become like going to a theme park. Studios making bad content in order to appeal to the masses and shareholders is like fracking you get the best return right now, but you wreck the earth. It's ruining the viewing habits of the American population and then ultimately the rest of the world. I do not want to make 200 million movies about superheroes." Now here's the thing, I love Jodie Foster with all my heart. I have not seen her latest directorial project, which I believe was Money Monster. That was released back in 2015 or 2016. It was either one of those 2 years, but anyways. I respect Jodie Foster a lot, but this comment from her could not be more ignorant, because honestly, James Cameron said it best. People go to the movies like it's an event-like area, whether it's an Avengers movie, a Star Wars movie, a Star Trek movie, or whether it's a big independent filmmaker out there like Quentin Tarantino, now Denis Villeneuve. Most independent directors out there are actually starting to get more bigger and bigger audiences. A24 films are a prime example of that. Now, I know that A24 is a big hit-or-miss studio, but despite that, people go to those films like they're event films. Like, I remember seeing The Witch the night it came out or the weekend it came out. I remember that audience was packed to the brim. Not only because it was a horror film, but because it was a film that was heavily marketed. My apologies that I went off on a tangent there, but not only did I have something to say about it, but fellow director James Gunn did respond to Jodie Foster, and his comment was this: "I think Foster looks at a film in an old-fashioned way where spectacle film can't be thought-provoking. It's often true, but not always. Her belief system is pretty common and isn't totally without basis. I say not without basis because most studio franchise films are somewhat soulless, and that is the real danger to future movies. But there are also quite a few exceptions. For cinema to survive, I believe spectacle films need to have a vision and heart they traditionally haven't. And some of us are doing our best to move in that direction. Creating spectacle films that are innovative, humane, and thoughtful is what excites me about this job. But to be fair, at least from Foster's quotes, she seems to see filmmaking as something that's primarily about her own personal growth. For me, that may be part of why I do this, but spending many millions of dollars on a film has to be more about that. It's communication, so my experience is merely one spoke on that wheel. But I respect Foster on her talent and what she's done for films, and I appreciate her different way of looking at Hollywood's landscape." Okay, now going with James Gunn's comments, I do respect Jodie Foster, but I truly do not think that superhero films have ruined our way of thinking. I mean, look at films like Batman, like The Dark Knight, like Guardians of the Galaxy. Look at Captain America the Winter Soldier, or even Civil War, for example. Those, to me, or even Logan, for God's sakes, to me, those superhero films aren't nearly as high budgeted, and yet those films are still thought-provoking, whether you're looking at a crime thriller about a corruption-filled government, or whether you're looking at a space opera about family, about coming together, whether you're looking at two people fighting over politics. Those films I thought to be very thought-provoking, spectacle-like films. Now, of course, I do respect Jodie Foster, but I don't believe that superhero films can't be thought-provoking, because they can be, of course. Now, here's the thing. In the past, Jodie Foster herself has admitted that she would like to direct a superhero film in the future, but apparently she only wants to do one that involves a morally complex character. So that, to me, says that she would do Batman. I feel like Jodie Foster would be a good fit for Batman, but so far, Matt Reeves has the mantle, so maybe Jodie Foster in 20 years could do a reboot? Another reboot? I don't know if I can take that, but still. Next up, guys, we got some news from Netflix, specifically for their original movie, Bright, which is apparently the highest budgeted Netflix film in their history, which was budgeted between 90 and 100 million. I mean, that's insane. Now, I did watch Bright over the holidays. It did come out December 22nd, and what I think of it, personally, I thought it was okay. I mean, it was kind of a mixed bag. There were things I definitely did like about it quite a bit, but there were a lot of things that really stand out like a sore thumb to me. But if any of our viewers out there did happen to love the movie, then good news for you guys. Netflix has officially ordered a sequel with Will Smith and not only Joel Edgerton returning, but writer-director David Ayer coming back to direct it. Now, here's the thing. I don't blame the movie Bright on David Ayer because he only rewrote the script. I blame it all on Max Landis because he is the one who originally wrote it. And with the concept like Training Day, or not Training Day, but End of Watch meets Lord of the Rings, that should have been amazing. But unfortunately, the execution has fell very flat. So hopefully, given that David Ayer himself is writing the script, and if he is given enough time, just maybe he will create an amazing sequel, because a concept like that deserves an incredible movie. But unfortunately, I didn't find it that incredible. If you guys did, that's amazing. Hopefully the sequel will be just as good, if not even better than the original film. Now, as we know, award season has officially gone away with the award shows coming on, specifically with the Golden Globes tonight. I will be watching it, but that's actually not quite what I'm going to talk about here. My next topic is actually about the Writers Guild of America nominations. They just appeared about a few days ago, and I'm actually quite pleased with their nominations, besides a snub in there. But if you guys do want to hear the nominations, I will read them out right now. For Best Original Screenplay, we have Big Sick, Get Out, I, Tonya, Lady Bird, and then The Shape of Water. And then for Adapted Screenplay, we have Call Me By Your Name, The Disaster Artist, Logan, Always Given, Mudbound. First of all, I just want to do this. Congrats, Logan! Yeah! I was praying that Logan would get nominated for something, and I'm seriously so glad it is. Love Logan to death. Thank you, Writers Guild of America, for nominating a superhero film, and so that only upped its chances of getting an Oscar nomination. I cannot believe that Logan has a chance of being nominated for an Oscar now. That is insane. I'm happy that The Disaster Artist is nominated. I'm very pleased that The Shape of Water is nominated for Original Screenplay along with Lady Bird. And Get Out. Get Out was something that I was not expecting, but given how the film has had everyone talking, honestly, you know what? Doesn't shock me anymore because that film was amazing. But there was one shocking snub from there that I cannot believe that still happened. And that's the original screenplay that 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri was not nominated. That shocked me because I believe that was the best screenplay of last year. I absolutely loved 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. How that got snubbed, apparently it didn't meet the rules or something, which I think, really? Now, I can rant to you guys for hours, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. Congratulations to the nominations. I am kind of upset that 3 Billboards didn't get nominated, but I am thrilled that Disaster Artist and Logan got nominated but for Adapted Screenplay. Congrats to 2 of my favorite films of 2017 for getting up here. Hoping to God that they get Oscar nominations. That would make my day. Now, speaking of the Golden Globes, they are tonight, and I will be watching. I'm very excited to see, not only because my buddy Scott Mantz of Access Hollywood will be hosting a little live stream on Facebook or Twitter. I'm not too sure. Cannot wait to see you on there, Mance man. Not just that, but Seth Meyers is hosting, who I am very excited to see as the host. I believe that Seth Meyers is one of the funniest comedians around right now. Loved him when he was on SNL, and I think the show has gone downhill since he left. That's just my personal opinion, but anyways, we're not talking about SNL. And if I were to give my predictions, for best picture of the drama category, I either want Dunkirk, 3 Billboards, or The Shape of Water to win. I wouldn't mind if Lady Bird won. Oh no, that's for best comedy. My bad. But no, honestly, out of the 3 movies for best drama, I am praying that 3 Billboards wins, because that was in my top 3 movies of the year for 2017. Now, if you guys are wondering what I want to win for best comedy, I want Disaster Artist to win, but I have the feeling that Get Out's gonna win, even though that Get Out's not really a comedy. It's more of a satirical horror film. But nonetheless, if it does win, I'll be happy, because Get Out was a film that no one really saw coming and inspired a lot of conversations. If it does win, I'll be thrilled, because it was a great movie. But if I were to choose the winner, I choose The Disaster Artist, because man, that was such a great film. In terms of trailer news, we did get a few trailers this week, but the one I'm going to talk about is the trailer for Slender Man. Yep, they finally made a trailer off of an internet creepypasta story. Now, if you guys don't know what Slender Man is, Slender Man was originally a creepypasta, and a creepypasta, for those of you who don't know those things, they're basically internet horror stories or short stories created for people to read for the internet. And there's a whole bunch of them. There's one involving this thing called The Rake. There's one involving a story called 1999, which is personally one of my favorite stories I have read from the internet. But anyways, getting off track here. Slender Man has inspired not only a bunch of stories, but video games, but now it is being made into a movie. I saw the trailer, and I'm gonna lie, it looks okay, I guess. I like the imagery, I love the shots, but I can take the feeling of a straight-to-DVD feeling of this movie. And I brought this up to a friend of mine, and she said that this movie feels 5 years too late, and I couldn't agree more with that, because, When was the last time that someone brought up Slender Man? No one. Nothing really. Now who knows, this movie could be amazing. I deal with the cinematography in this trailer. There are some great shots and some great holy crap moments. But otherwise, I just can't shake the feeling of this feels so straight to DVD, it's insane. This movie could be amazing. I just have a lot of reservations for it. I hope it's good. I'm a horror film buff, so if anything, I want to love this movie. But judging from what I'm seeing, it looks just okay. Alrighty guys, and that is all the way I have for movie news this week, guys. Please comment down and let us know below, what do you guys think of Jodie Foster's comments towards superhero films? Are you guys in agreement with her? Do you guys disagree? Or are you kind of in the middle path where you're saying like, you're right, I do agree with you here, but I disagree with you there. Do you guys agree with what James Gunn responded with to her? Do you guys think that superhero films are ruining moviegoers' experiences while viewing a movie? Are you guys excited about a sequel to Bright on Netflix, or do you guys not want a sequel at all? Are you guys happy with the Writers Guild of America's nominations? Are you guys happy? Do you guys think there are a lot of snubs? Are you guys looking forward to the Golden Globes tonight? Who do you guys want to win? And what do you guys think of the Slender Man trailer? Are you guys excited for it, or do you have a lot of reservations? Let us know below. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's edition of movie news. If so, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe to see more shows just like this one. If you guys want to see our previous movie review, please click right here. And if you guys want to see our previous interview, please click right there. And of course, until the next new show here at FlickDirect, we will see you guys next time. Have a great week, guys.